Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 50 degrees. Not bad, not bad. It can get oh, okay, hurry. Apple pepper. My puppy dog's in here. Uh, I get some of my coffee? Well, get a sip of my coffee before you snuggle with me. I won't snuggle long. I'm too active this morning. Mm, hope you have something to get started. No, I don't want one of your kisses. No. Mm, okay. Put my coffee down and we're going to talk about robotics, Blue. Uh, so there wasn't really substantive announcements about robotics, but there was announcements about like partnerships and some other things to really work on robotics. And I guess the big news was that the AI guys that are kicking butt, the open AI guys, are teaming up with another company that's that does robotics. And given the fact that do software and I have an electrical engineering degree, I thought I'd talk a little bit about robotics. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm just saying that some of my training helps me understand some of the things that they're talking about. So if you watch um, the robotics, like when the robot walks, uh, the speed at which they walk is similar to an older man or older woman, like in their 70s or 80s. Walks very carefully, stutter stepping a little bit, uh, keeping the gait pretty short so they maintain a good, excuse me, maintain a good balance and stuff like that. But the biggest part of the human anatomy that is critical for manipulation and control is the hand. Now, the hand is something, from what I've seen, uh, Tesla seems to be far ahead on the hand. I haven't seen a hand that is agile and so closely could do a lot of what we can do with our hands. The hand is an amazing device. So of all the body parts that have been done in robotics and AI so far, the hand is the one that I think is the furthest behind by many of the robotic manufacturers. I even saw a video of where they took a device and had it do simulations and then showed how it could do things outside. And the hands on it was wheels, so it was able to move around and go places pretty quickly because it was on all fours and then could stand up and balance itself on its back wheels and then pick things up with its wheel hands and open doors with its wheel hands. which is all like, that's cool. But the true um, manipulation that you can do with your hands is so robust. It's one of those things that it really does. It is a complex problem. The sensors and the ability, just taking your hands and doing that, putting them together. Now, a robot can do that, but can they do it where there's just a little bit of force, where it just barely touches without actually applying 20, 40 pounds of pressure when they hit? Because that's what you have to do when you're touching somebody. You've got to be able to do it and just barely touch. Because if you actually apply pressure, it soon becomes hurtful and actually causes some damage. Ready? I throw the ball to Luna, but if any of the other dogs try to get the ball, it is like, ow, out. She will not. Could easily outrun Pepper and get that ball, but instead, what she did was she saw Pepper start to move toward the ball, and she just gave up. Uh, so robotics, to me, is far more interesting because the ability to have something that is in my world physically that can be helpful in so many different tasks is really going to be beneficial to me and my wife as we get older. Now, I know if you're young, it may be a concern about that because now that they're in your physical world, they can also do things like maybe other people's jobs or uh, do some damage. And I understand those concerns. Uh, I will say though, I don't want my children having to take care of me in my old age. I would prefer that they continue their life and continue their family and whatever else they want in their lives without concerns about trying to keep me from falling down a set of stairs as I go to get some breakfast. So I'm very fascinated by the robotics area, and I wish I had more information about what was going on. But my take right now is that the real leaders in robotics is still Tesla and shoot, what's the other robotics company? Ones they do all the videos. Uh, damn it, can't remember their name. Uh, Boston Dynamics. So Boston Dynamics and Tesla, I think, are the leaders. And the question is whether or not some of these others can catch up. And right now, if I had to lay money on one, I would lay it on Tesla. And here's the reason why. Not only do they seem to have the technology and the people to get the job done, but I believe in their ability to manufacture. I believe in their ability to mass produce. They've demonstrated that with the car. And that would be very interesting. The truth is, I think these other companies are still relying on Chinese manufacturers to save them when it comes to mass production. And so they can do that. They China has in the past been able to produce pretty large scale stuff. Oh, and but the other factor in this is artificial intelligence. It'll be very interesting to see if the AI information can also help with manufacturing layout and productivity. Because if that's true, then that would take away a little bit of, I think, the lead that Tesla has in being able to get this marketed and mass produced. All right. Well, my dogs saw a squirrel, and they are definitely keeping the squirrel away from attacking me. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk tomorrow about some more stuff, and see you then.